Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Phazon2117 here playing as IAM-MasterRambo. Today I'll be showing you a brief review on a fan-made pre-alpha build MMORPG pony game called Legends of Equestria. Download link will be provided in the description below. Now, what do I mean when I say brief review? Well, this is just a quick showcase of me doing flybys around Ponyville, Everfree Forest, and Cloudsdale. I am planning to do a full review when they reopen the servers again, later sometime this month. Unfortunately, you cannot play locally, only online dedicated servers only. And also, I do apologize if I do not get to show all parts of the levels of this gameplay. During this recording, I was not familiar with the controls, gameplay goals, and locations since it was my first time playing. Okay, I'll just briefly describe what stands out to me the most. Again, I'll do a full review when they reopen the servers again, so excuse my vague points. The first thing I'd like to know is when I first played this game, the thing that stood out to me the most were three things: the accuracy of the 3D models that represents the show, the vast open world land, and the music. Even though this game is in its pre-alpha build, I really don't want them to improve the graphics actually. Increasing the graphics just loses the shine and art direction of the game. Sure, maybe add some lightings, effects, fog or shadows, but please don't make the textures more realistic, detailed, or make the game more realistic in terms of graphics. So the physics is actually fine, but it could always use some improvements. Now the second thing that stood out to me is how vast and open world this game is. When I first played this game, I spawned at Cloudsdale and I thought that was it, because I was unfamiliar with where I should be going. I didn't know that there were teleporters that moved you into different places. Once I found that out, my mind was blown away and it was too much to take in. It was too big and amazing. The landmarks and locations were very accurate to that of the show, making it more amazing for me, making the game more immersed. The third thing that blows me away was the music. Sure, there were no music imported from the show, but that really didn't matter to me. The custom-made soundtracks from the developers were more than enough to reel me into the game. This music made the game more immersed, make me feel like I am actually in the game. The music fits in the mood and the settings of all locations. This is perfection of the workings. The music is like a lullaby that places me to rest in peace. You don't believe me? Just stop and hear the music. See, this is just a small taste of where I am. This is the Everfree Forest. We're just camping. Legit camping out with the fire tents and stuff. See how everyone just interacting in the chat locally here in this small circle. We're just communicating, getting to know each other, having an adventure of our own. Now, saying that, let's focus on some small improvements that needs to be tweaked. Note that this is still a pre-alpha game, so I'm not going to complain much about small bugs, glitches, or graphical errors. The one thing that really stood out to me that killed the game for me was the massive frame drop. The massive frame drop tends to fall from 100 frames per second to 10 to 20 when I look into the center of the game, whether if it's a city, a location, or anything. I have a very well built computer with the AMD FX 8350 CPU and AMD 7970 GPU, so I know it's not a problem for me. And the other thing I like to know is just tweak the chat box a little bit. I have to find myself keep scrolling down with the chat box. So that's basically it. Okay, I really want to talk more about this game and do a more comprehensive in-depth review, but I really need to save that for later when I can release the open servers again. So download link will be provided in the description below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and comment on what you think about this game. Thank you so much.